Hercules is freed. The first task of Hercules was to clean the stable. Even though he cleaned it, the king did not give half of his kingdom as was promised. Instead, the second time, he demanded Hercules to bring 3 fruits which were under the protection of a giant. If he succeeded, the king had promised Hercules would be given his daughter in marriage and half of the kingdom. The tree was beyond the 7 seas, and there were many obstacles and dangers on the way to be overcome. But Hercules undertook the task of depriving of the fruit away from the cave where they had been. He set out for the fruit in a yacht. During his voyage, he confronted with many obstacles and survived all those impediments. At last, overcoming all the troubles, he landed on an island. From there, he had to walk past a great distance. He walked past hillocks and terrains, meadows and prairies, and lakes and rivers. In the evening of the 3rd day of his arrival, he reached a desert. Near the horizon, he saw Atlas standing there, carrying the earth on his shoulder. For epochs after epochs, he had been bearing the earth on him. When Hercules approached him, he wondered why he came there. Hercules told everything to him. He said about the promises the king made and his demands. Atlas told him, Hercules, you cannot touch that fruit. If so, you will die momentarily. A human cannot pluck the fruit away. After all, there is a giant. He is stronger and more cunning than you are. Then, what a way for me to get those fruits? Hercules asked. Atlas said, you know that I am not a man, but a god. Only can I snatch the fruit away from the tree. Just hold this big ball for some time. Meanwhile, I can kill the giant and get those fruits. Hercules wanted to get those fruits in all the ways possible. Atlas exchanged the earth for his weapons to Hercules and went away. Hercules stood there motionless, carrying the earth on shoulders. He felt it being very heavy. His shoulders ached severely. Atlas fought with the giant for 3 days, and in the end he killed him. He entered the cave where the fruit had been and plucked them all. He returned it to Hercules, who was still standing stationary. Hercules said, Friend, it is very heavy. My shoulders are paining. Please exchange those fruit to my hands. But Atlas guffawed aloud. He said, I have been carrying the earth for epochs. Now you keep going on. Let me take some rest. I can take these fruit to your king and get his daughter as my wife, and the half of his kingdom as dowry. Hercules said, I am very glad to hear all this. I only wanted these fruit to be reached to his hands. That's all. But I want to change my shoulder. Now the earth is on my right shoulder. Let me put it on my left shoulder. Please just hold it for a moment." Atlas did not recognize the trick that the Hercules applied. He brought the earth back, keeping the fruit on the ground. Suddenly, Hercules snatched away the fruit and his weapons, and saying goodbye to the Atlas, returned to his country. Atlas looked fixedly at Hercules till he disappeared beyond the horizon.